Let's try this again. Let's keep it simple. Let's stick to what we know. Anybody? Are we are we working? I didn't break it. If you would have just let me do what I was doing and quit trying to make it perfect, it would have been just fine. It didn't have to be perfect. You just had to keep making me try and make it perfect. So, get good, kid. What? I did unplug it and plug it back in. That didn't work. My husband's computer just hates me. It never works for me. I was joking with him too. He came home for a couple hours to take a nap and eat, and I told him, I said, yeah, I think since you're not going to be here, I'm going to do my live on your computer. And he was like, okay, and he like come in here and set it up, and I was just completely joking, fully going to do it on my phone like usual. And he got it all set up, so I figured since they took the time to do that, I would actually. Audio configuration error. Go to audio settings and select the correct audio input. I'm not going to click anything. I'm going to let my husband deal with that when he gets home. Because I don't see the actual microphone on here. So there's that. Anyways, so let's just continue on like normal, shall we? Lucas, stop screaming. And I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. But what do I do with my shoes? Um, what was I gonna say? What was I gonna say? I was gonna say something and I don't remember it. We don't have speakers on our computer. We don't even have like pluggy any ones. I think he's fine. He started screaming again. But you're right. I probably should at least go peek in. So hold on. Okay, he just didn't want to go to bed. I don't think Zach's in here anymore. He didn't fall asleep. So I'm not like gonna go into a lot of detail on here, but if y'all are wondering why my husband is not home and why he just came home to take a nap and eat, he had to take his mom to the emergency room last night, and she was admitted to the ICU. She is doing better now, but she is still there. I'm praying there's a miracle and she can come home tomorrow, but probably not till Friday or Saturday. So if you could just be praying for her, that would be good. Also, sorry, I'm sitting outside, and so it might get a little loud. If the traffic gets too crazy, I'll go back in. But also, if you guys could be praying for Lori. Today is a hard day for her. She already said in the chat of my last live, so I'm sure she's not going to mind me saying it. Today is her third son's 14th heavenly birthday. And Aaron Waite, the one who lives in Ohio, her mom passed away today. So this community needs a lot of prayers right now. Yeah, I need to fix this little ponytail. Y'all, isn't it crazy? I can already put this part of my hair into a ponytail. I feel like it wasn't that long ago I got it cut. Katie started complaining that her throat was hurting again tonight, so we'll see how she feels in the morning. It might just be because she was outside playing on the trampoline and her throat got dry and she didn't get a drink before she got in bed. That could be why. So fingers crossed it's not another round of strep. Right now it is 80, but since the sun isn't out, it doesn't feel that hot. Actually, I'm kind of a little chilly, really, but it was hot today. It's gonna be hot tomorrow. It's gonna be hot the rest of the week. Well, until it rains on Saturday and Sunday. I look real good in this nighttime lighting, though. Except for I can really notice all the spots I missed in my hair. Oh well, I don't really care too much. She's been great. Her last dose of antibiotics is a week ago tomorrow morning. But that means we're almost to day 10 where usually she has to go back to the doctor and get put back on antibiotics. So I'm completely prepared to have to do that. But I'm really hoping I don't have to do that. Like, it just really looks like this. So actually, you guys, a lot of this, like right here, is a tan line. That's not like my actual hair. And then but I did miss some. Golly, that's a really bad tan line. Yeah, like I'm fully expecting to have to do that, but I'm really hoping we don't have to do that. Let me show you guys. Y'all can't really see because it's dark, but I can show you some of my flowers. I got my beautiful peonies that I don't like to touch because there's brown recluse like those. And then I have my rose bush here. That's an ugly hydrangea. That was a beautiful white azalea bush, but the rain killed it. This is a pink azalea bush, but it didn't get very many blooms on it today. And this is a red azalea bush, except for it looks pink. Those are my flowers. She is on the cancellation list, but just hopefully they get a cancellation. I love my rose bush. It's so pretty. let's take a walk to the other side of my house and see if my irises are blooming. I doubt it. They were barely budding the other day. Hold on, somebody's fixing to walk past my house with their dog, and that makes me nervous. So, hey, Sheila. Listen, if your dog can pull you while you're controlling their leash, you shouldn't be walking them down the streets of neighborhoods. Oh, I inhaled something. They are blooming. You're not going to be able to see them very well, but my irises, they are blooming. Looky there. These are the kind of plants I can grow because I don't have to give them any nurture. I just let them grow. My clematis isn't blooming yet, but it is actually this year vining up instead of out, so that's nice. This is my clematis. It's finally starting to vine up. I keep checking to see if there's any more vines I can kind of, get to go the way they're supposed to have it, vine up like I want it to. Eventually that will have, yes, I have. You like it? What else? I don't know what I was saying. I also have purple shamrock that you're really not going to be able to see. These are little purple shamrocks that are not doing very well this year, but they are growing. These were daffodils that already bloomed and died, so we just mowed them down. Oh, I didn't plant any of these. All these were already here when we moved in. I didn't plant not one single thing. I did plant when we moved in here, though. We put this around this light post was already here. I don't know if it's ever actually worked. I don't even know what light switch works it. I think it's just decorative. I think it can work. I don't know if it's actually hooked up to work. Anyways, we built this little circle thing around it, and I did have strawberries growing in there. But a word to the wise for anybody wanting to grow strawberries: do a higher raised bed than that, because they will take over your yard. Okay, Nikki, you do like it? Yeah. Look at my bad tan line here from where my hair sits. Is that not crazy? E's in here. Hey, E, how are you? Hi, Hookah. Welcome back. I was just showing them around my yard and my garden. I got peonies, clematis, roses, irises. I got irises, but they're over there. Hydrangeas, azaleas. Above the head. What does that mean? Like, I don't know how people plant strawberries like in their actual ground and don't have them like take over their whole property. Because like in that thing, I had only in that round thing, I had only planted like 10 plants, and within like 4 weeks, it was like overgrown with plants, and they were starting to spread out over the top of it and get into my yard. And I had my grandma come thin it and take some plants like 2 or 3 times, and then they never really produced anything. Prepping for class. I tried to be fancy, Erin, and do my live on my husband's setup, but he was like trying to make it all perfect and make sure I had everything set up right, and then the mic stopped working, so I switched back to my phone. I love my peonies. I love my irises. I like my clematis when it cooperates. My rosebush will never leave my yard. I might transplant it to somewhere else in my yard, What? What? Go to bed. I love my azalea bushes. I just hate that they're only pretty until it rains and then it destroys them. I hate that hydrangea bush. I hate hydrangeas. I'm sorry if you like them, but I think they're ugly and they stink. So, eventually we're going to work on the curb appeal. I do like the purple shamrock, but I feel like it's kind of pointless to be like in the ground. I might dig it up and put it in a put them in a pot maybe, but I think they're pointless to have like in the ground in a yard. Like if you just had like a rock yard and just a couple flower beds maybe, but they just get lost. And like listen, the people who owned this house before us and did this curb appeal, it makes no sense. They got red azaleas, pink azaleas, white azaleas, hydrangeas, which is something I didn't know until I had one in my yard. They will never what was I gonna say? Hydrangeas can be a different color every year because it has something to do with the color they are has something to do with like the minerals and things found in your soil. So one year we had blue, one year we had purple, one year we had white, and one year we had a random like tie-dye effect, and last year they didn't it didn't even flower. So my rose bush is pink. Of course I wish it was a different color, but I have a sentimental attachment to rose bushes, so it is not going anywhere. So like I said, we've got red azaleas, pink azaleas, white azaleas, random colored hydrangeas, pink roses, purple clematis, white peonies, and then on the side of the house is yellow irises. I love irises. I think they're beautiful, and I think I'm gonna rip up the 3 azalea bushes, the hydrangea bush, and I'm gonna plant the whole front of my house with irises, I think. Dang. I don't know what a boxwood bush is. Like I said, I'm not like plant savvy or anything, so. I'd like to have some. Is that a bat or a moth? Because that will look like a huge ass moth or a tiny bat. I'm not really sure which. No, I forgot what I was gonna say. I like to. So my thought process is for the front porch. First, we have to put. Y'all can't see because it's dark. We don't have stair rails. I need to put stair rails in. But I want to lattice the front porch, and I want to put a lattice archway. What the fuck did I just hit with my hand? Anyways, lattice archway over my stairs, and have the clematis grow over it. Ooh, irises. I love irises. They're like one of my favorite flowers. Oh, dang. And I think we want to paint our house like a light blue gray color. I don't know. I don't know why I'm doing this outside. Church is over now, so I'm going to go back inside because now that church is over, my yard's going to get extremely noisy. We'll just come in. I did my drink. It's over there. Oh, I left my live playing on the computer because this is what I wanted to do. Let me set you guys here for a minute. Bats, no thank you. Had one hit my fishing pole as I was fishing. Open a new window. Go over here. Get bigger. Go to YouTube. Get down, Nova. Your dad's gonna get mad. You're not supposed to be on the desk. You know that. So I'm gonna do this real quick. Copy. Hello, Helen. Learn how to spell. And then we have learn how to type. Okay. What the heck? Why did I do that? Let me try this again. I copied and pasted her username and not her link. So let's see if we can try this again, shall we? There we go. And then totals around aimlessly. Is it really that aimless? Yeah. Totals around aimlessly. There we go. I think I got everybody who has a channel. Let me scroll through. And Nikki E and Huga, and then I think it's just Lori and Sheila in here. So yeah, I got everybody who has a channel. Now I need to. The old city we lived in, the 1910 house had them in the basement. We had a baby, one cot, and a window fan. Thank God it never bit Angel shoes anymore. Oh no. No, I don't do bats. I don't do mice. I don't do snakes, spiders. Which is funny that I say I don't do snakes because I grew up having a pet snake. A Burmese python to be exact, and it was humongous. And now I'm like terrified of even the smallest ones. Yes, this is a this is what it is. I don't really know. It's my husband's. Yes, I tried to do a live on the computer and the mic stopped working. So don't know what happened. So we're just gonna let my husband figure that out when he gets back home from the hospital with his mom, which hopefully is tomorrow, but probably not. My eyes look really green today. Or am I just nuts? Or is it the red hair? I'm just now noticing that the red hair makes my eyes look more green. I'm starting to get a headache, you guys. Probably from being at home with the kids for 2 days by myself. Yeah. And then we have just the Logi LOGI webcam. It's pretty good. We've had a lot of trouble with this mic. I'm gonna say this is a Rode mic because the thing right here says Rode. So, I don't know. But that could just be because the stand is rogue, right? Yeah, the stand could just be rogue. I don't know what kind of mic it is. I don't know. Annoying thing with the Yeti is that if flashing red means it's unmuted, solid red means it's muted. See, ours, I don't think so. Because if that's the case, I'm gonna be pissed. Guess what? The mic's working now. See, ours is solid red, which means it's not muted, and then the blinking red means it is muted. So, dang. And then he has like a stream deck down here. We've got 2 whole monitors and a ring light, and he stole my tripod and gave me his because he needed his to be a little higher, so that's okay. Yeah. And that's basically his setup. Here's his computer that we just got. This is his headset setup. I don't know much about it. There's his Oculus. There's his PlayStation 4, Xbox One, PlayStation 5. His Switch usually goes in that little black box, but he has it at the hospital with him. His mini fridge. That's his late grandpa's memorabilia shelf, not chef. There's all his, well, not all, he has more. That's some of his game memorabilia. I painted that Yoshi. Y'all can't see. Let me get off my lazy bum. I painted that Yoshi in high school. A friend of his painted that. A friend of his painted that. And Katie made him this. And I actually think I have it hanging upside down. Because it's supposed to go this way. Yeah, you wanna inside my husband's mini fridge tool? We've got. So usually there's cheese sticks. This is supposed to be in here. I took it out and forgot to put it back. Usually there's cheese sticks and cheese sticks with meat. I'll show you that in a minute, Lori. He's got a couple Doritos, some body armor, some Red Bull, and some water. It's got anything in the freezer? No, nothing in the freezer. And then, so up here, so these 2 shelves are all like his video games, and we got to put a couple more shelves up because he's got a bunch of stuff in that closet that still needs to go up. But this on top of here is mainly like his Lego stuff. He used to get Loot Crate. We don't do that anymore. These are his. Well, he covered that one up, but here's his Iron Man colognes that Mrs. Claus got him for his birthday. This isn't Lego. I don't really know what this is. He built this. He built all of these up here. All these Lego things up here. Yeah. So, let's see. Katie made him that. That's my husband when he was a wee baby. And we made him this little sign. It's the kids spelling out daddy for Father's Day. Not last year, but the year before when Luca was a teeny tiny baby, I think. And then he's got some Marvel Hot Wheels, some Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle mini action figures, and some Loot Crate pins up there on his wall. And that's about all she wrote. These are all his Blu-ray and 4K movies. These are all his like his Switch games, and then all the games he owns for his systems on disc. He owns most of them digital. He's got some more game stuff down here. These are some posters and things we need to still put up. And some game books. Zach just turned 30 in March. Yeah. I think I'm just going to paint the glass on the door, actually. I've been watching some videos on YouTube. Not YouTube. That other one with the blue. Facebook. I saw a video of somebody painting the glass on their door. So until we're ready to replace it, I think I'm just going to paint it. Because I don't like having a glass door anyway, so. I don't know what color I would paint the glass. Probably white, right? Since the door is white. Send you up. Oh, the paint video? I'll have to see if I can find it. Our garage door doesn't have windows in it. Our garage door broke the first day we moved in, so that's fun. Yeah. My husband actually, you would think with his setup in here, his gaming computer, all his game systems, and all of that, like that's all he does when he's home. On his days off, he might stream on Twitch for a few hours, but really, other than that, he watches people play video games and doesn't actually play them. So. I don't know why I decided to give y'all a tour of his of his room today, right now, but I did. Yeah, I thought I was gonna be like on here longer than usual, but I'm actually getting really tired. But that's probably because I didn't go to sleep till 2 o'clock this morning, and I had to get up at 6 for Bug to get on the bus. So it's been a long 2 days, you guys, and I'm stressed. See, I go through like, don't get me wrong, I love me a good solitaire on the computer. I go through phases where I'll play like what was I saying? I'll play like hidden objects games on the computer, or I have a few games for the Switch. But like I have to be in the mood to play a game. I can't play it all the time. And the games I like to play have to have a specific purpose. Like it can't be a just random do whatever you want kind of game. Like it has to have a straightforward purpose, end goal. Yeah. So all right, you guys, I think I'm going to pop off here and I'm going to turn on some true crime and I'm going to lay down. And take a nap. I got to get him a new curio cabinet. That one, we were renting a condo a few towns over when we first got married, and the guy who owned it died. And his daughter came to get what she wanted from there because he had when he moved back to Oklahoma after his wife died and started renting the condo out, he had left like all the furniture. Um, anyway, he left furniture and a bunch of stuff, and she came and got what she wanted and told us we could have what was left. So we got that curio cabinet. Our kitchen table came from there. We did have a giant TV and surround sound that we got from there, but the TV finally went out. We had a couch and a chair that came from there, but we've replaced those. The dresser in my room came from there. Maybe on Friday's live, I'll get out see if I can find my old camera collection. I don't think I'll be able. Well, I know one of them's broken, which is kind of sad. But I think I have like 2 or 3 other ones. I'll have to see if I can find them and show you guys because those also came from there. So, did anybody on this chat ever play RuneScape, or am I just a baby? I shouldn't do stuff like this to my face. I'm gonna get wrinkles. Dawson likes it when I do this. And he goes, look, Mom, puppies. Yeah, how did I miss all this? You've never heard of RuneScape? I don't even know if it's still a thing anymore. Alright, you guys, I'm gonna go to bed. I'm exhausted. I'm gonna watch some true crime, eat some ice cream, and go to bed. I don't care. I'll get wrinkles. My grandma is gonna be 67 years old this year, and she doesn't look it, so I'm not really concerned about it. So, I get wrinkles. I get wrinkles. Like, that just means that I was very expressive, okay? And had lots of fun. Alright. I love you guys. I'm praying for you guys, and I'm gonna edit that video tomorrow, y'all. I am going to do it. I don't care if it's the last thing I do. I'm editing that video and getting it up tomorrow. I love you guys. Remember to be praying for Aaron, Lori, my family. We're still waiting on the results I was talking about on Monday. Fingers crossed we get them tomorrow. And let's just pray for this community in general. I know E down in Australia, she can always use the prayers. We just we're going through it. Anyways, I love you guys. Good night.